Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back here to another edition of Intuitive Angling. And man, I really appreciate you guys making some time out of your day to spend with me and watching the video. Always very grateful for that. And guys, today we're going to be talking about, and I'm going to give you some tips and advice and just some good all-around juice on fishing what I consider is the most secretive, under the radar, closely guarded jerkbait color secret of any color out there. This has been the #1 choice of most pro fishermen for the past year and a half or so. Under the right scenario and the right conditions, there's not another color that can touch it. So we're going to go into that in today's video. Also, guys, before we get started, I just want to take a second here and thank everybody so much for all the support you guys have shown to the channel over the last couple months. Intuitive Angling has grown more over the last month and a half or 2 months than we have ever since the channel started. You know, we've got a bunch of subscribers every month. Our views are, twice as much as they've ever been. You guys are using all my links I put in the description. I just want you guys to know that me and my family really appreciate that. Never take it for granted. So thanks everybody out there that supports the channel here, because it's definitely does not go unnoticed here. So thank you very much. Okay, guys, I'm going to show you what it is here, and then I'm going to talk about it in detail. Now, if you guys are familiar with jerkbait fishing, you may have seen this, but if not, I'm going to go over exactly what it is. This is the matte shad color Megabass Vision 110. Actually, Megabass makes this color in about every jerkbait model that they make. Also, guys, I'll put my Megabass link in my Tackle Warehouse description in this video if you guys would like to get you some of this color to see how good it works yourself. But guys, this matte shad right here is the favorite color of most every pro angler. This is the one right here that they use and don't talk about. It used to be the Pro Blue. Pro Blue sort of, the word got out on it. A lot of people fish it, but this has taken the place of it. Now, this thing's been out for several years, but it's only been about the last year and a half where people have really caught on to this thing and they've seen it and they've seen how effective it is. As you can see, it's a super, super natural looking color. And the thing that really makes this thing unique is it puts out a glow in the water that you can't duplicate with any other jerkbait out there. I've never seen another jerkbait that glows like this under certain conditions in the water. And I think that's one of the reasons they hit it. I mean, I really do. It's like when you put this thing in the water and you see what it looks like from above the water, there's something about the fish that they bite it. They react to it better than any other jerkbait. But there is, like anything else, there's a certain set of situations where it works a little bit better than others. Now, I've had a chance to fish this particular color and this particular jerkbait longer than anyone else because, since I am sponsored by Megabass, and I've had a chance to use this thing longer than most people. So I've got a lot of time on the water with it, and I've sort of narrowed it down to some situations and conditions where it really works good. #1, now this is sort of like something I don't quite understand, since it is a translucent color. Most of the time, a translucent color like this, where you can see your finger behind it like that, this is good on brighter, clear water conditions, bright days, clear water environment, that type of stuff. Guys, this has rapidly become my #1 cloudy weather jerkbait color. I don't know what it is about it. It's got to have something to do with the way this thing glows in the light intensity from having a cloudy day. But on a cloudy day, guys, this is my go-to lure almost all the time, as long as I have water visibility sort of in that 3 to 6 foot zone, which is extremely common in most lakes. Most every lake around the country has got some part of the lake where you have 3 to 6 foot of clarity. So if I have a condition out there where I've got a cloudy day, maybe a rainy type day, 3 to 6 foot visibility, this is on my rod all the time. And if you notice, guys, if you guys pay close attention to the lure, like after the tournaments, a lot of times they'll do like post-tournament reports and they'll show the baits that some guys are using. You'll notice this color popping up more often than not, the matte shad color right here, because it is a freaking killer out there. Now, there's a lot of things that attribute for a bass to bite beyond color, because you got your jerkbait profile, you got the cadence, speed of retrieve on it, you have the tackle you use on it, the pound test line. There's a lot of variables that actually determine, if you're going to catch fish on a jerkbait or not. But color is a primary concern, because when you're fishing a jerkbait, Most of the time it's in a little bit cleaner water, and it's a sight bait. It's like that when you're working this jerk bait through the water, the balancer system, like on a Megabass jerk bait, it will draw the fish from a long way away. It's like they can hear this thing from 40, 50 foot away, and they come to investigate it. And when they get a visual on it, that is a lot of times that's what determines triggering that strike or not. It's the color, the cadence, maybe a combination of the two. But I can tell you guys right now, under those conditions that I talked about, this thing will get you more bites than any other color out there. Megabass also makes some crankbaits in the same color there too. They work just as good as well. But anyway, guys, Tackle Warehouse link in the description to this color. Pick you up a couple, find out for yourself. It's going to become one of your favorite colors, I can promise you. I've got a box full of them, about every model Megabass makes. And you'll find out why the pros are using them and not talking about them. So hope it helps out. We'll talk to you guys later.